Art class.
Party time! Excellent! Woo!
Alright, welcome back. It's Mr. Henley and Mr. Henley here for another art lesson while we're all staying at home. So we were thinking this morning about art projects you could do at home if you don't have a whole lot of art supplies. And I tried making some paint with different things around the house, and it worked not at all. So here's attempt number 2. We're going to try folding some paper to make a hat, and this one's a little more advanced, transforming ninja star. What do you think about that, Mr. Alien? This one looks kind of hard to do. This one's really easy, and this one is from a holiday in Japan called Children's Day, Kodomo no Hi, and it's on May 5th, which is the same day as a holiday in Mexico, Cinco de Mayo. And for Kodomo no Hi, they make these samurai hats. It's called Children's Day, and the kids wear these hats, and they go to the park and hang up koinobori, the fish kites, which we've made before in other classes. So we'll try out this one first, and then we'll try out this one. This one is actually not that hard. It's just one piece repeated 8 times, and then you lock them all together. So we'll see how it goes.
Watch out for kaiju.
Okay, so we're going to try out the hat first, the samurai hat. And for almost all the origami projects I've ever seen, it's better to have square paper. So you ready? Step number 1, we're going to take this rectangle paper, we're going to make it square. We'll take this top right corner, and we're going to fold it over to the side, so that it lines up on the side.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay, good.
And then we're going to get rid of this rectangle down here at the bottom.
Hey, origami's no cutting.
Well, we are sort of sidestepping the rules a little bit, but that's okay. There's another form called katagami that involves cutting and folding. Right, there you go. So this would make a really good bookmark. It's just the right size.
Yeah. Can do 2 projects in one.
That's right.
We're actually doing 3.
Don't waste anything, right? Okay, so now put yours in front of you like this so that it's folded to a triangle.
Okay.
Here, get your scissors. Thanks. Okay. And what we're going to do first is we're going to take this corner that's sticking out and we're going to fold it down here. So sometimes it helps to hold it in the middle so that your fold doesn't go too far. I think you got it. Then we're going to take the left and do the same thing, fold it down to the bottom.
Oh, so now we got a tiny little square.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now then, we're going to take this, just the part, see how I've got 2 layers here? I'm just going to take the top layer and I'm going to fold this point so that it matches up here.
Do you do that on both sides?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, very good. A lot of this stuff does involve symmetry. What is symmetry?
Like the same on both sides.
Yep. Good. Okay, so we still have that one layer down there. We're going to leave that alone for now.
Yep.
Now up here at the top, we're going to take this point and we're going to fold it out a little bit.
Oh, yeah, like that.
Yeah, and that makes kind of the horns on the samurai helmet. I'm going to do the same thing on the other sides. Same, like symmetrical. Okay, now down here at the bottom we should have 2 pieces of paper, right? We're going to take the top one and we're going to fold it up, but not all the way. I'm going to fold it up
Like
about
this.
like there, right. Crease that.
Oh.
And then the rest of it that's hanging down. No, that was good.
Oh, I was thinking that.
Yeah, the rest of it that's hanging down, we're going to flip it up and fold it in here. I hope you all can't hear our poor dog who's allergic to grass. She's so itchy and she's licking and licking and licking. Okay, so that's the front part. Now we're going to take this and flip it over.
So on the back, it should have 2 little parts sticking out.
That's right. And then we're going to take this and we're going to fold it up, kind of like we did on the front, but not all the way to the top.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the part that's still hanging down, we're going to flip that over, fold it up,
And make sure it's even with your top part.
Yeah. And then what you can do on the inside is you can kind of open it up a little bit. Very good. Stretch it out. Now this size paper is too small for a wearable hat, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you had a bigger piece of paper, you could follow these exact same steps and you'd have something that could be worn.
Yeah,
but I think this might actually fit on that crab guy over there. Why don't you get the crab? And let's see if this hat may be a little big for him. I don't know. That's pretty good. Here, turn it around so that...
It's back.
Well, you can't see anything now, but
You can't see.
if we prop it up just like that, maybe that'll work.
Yeah.
So that's the Kabuto. Next, we will try a little more advanced one.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so for this one, it looks pretty complex. It looks pretty difficult, but it's really just one piece that you make 8 of them. And then there's a little trick to putting them together. And this does work really well with copy paper, you know, like printer paper, because that folds really nicely and it gives you nice, you know, sharp creases. If you try and use construction paper, it doesn't fold as well. So just like the last one, first thing you need to do is make a square piece of paper. And we've already got some squares cut here, so I'll just quickly show you this. So we're making our square, just like we did on the Kabuto. And more paper for bookmarks. Okay, then this square piece is going to get cut into 4 squares. And you're going to need to do this with 2 pieces of paper so that you end up with a total of 8 little squares. So I've folded my paper in half here. Now I can cut this. I think my cut was a little bit messed up there, but that's alright. Nobody's perfect. And then cut this, and I will have 4 squares. I need to do this with another piece of paper to get 8 total squares. Okay, so once you've got, you want to get one of your squares?
Yep.
Once you've got your 8 squares, you're going to repeat this 8 times to get all of the pieces you need to make it. So here we go. Step number 1. So you're going to take your square and you're going to fold it over so it makes a triangle, right? And then you're going to open it up and you're going to fold it the other way. So you've got basically like an X in the middle of your paper. And then you unfold that. See that X right there? Mm-hmm. Okay, now we're going to take this corner and we're going to fold it to the middle.
Oh, which corner?
Let's see.
Is this one?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, sure.
Okay, and then we're going to take this corner and fold it to the middle. So it makes kind of an arrow.
To the middle?
Nope, just those 2. Okay. Now then, we're going to pick it up and we're going to fold it in half, kind of like we're making a paper airplane. Now this part was kind of tricky when I was learning how to do it. You're going to take this part here and you're going to fold it in. Yeah, see, watch this. I've got this in half and I'm going to push in with my finger right here so that it folds over to a piece like that. Let me help you out.
Oh.
Let's hold it up. Like
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is one of the pieces. You're going to repeat that 8 times. So we're going to cut till when we have all 8 of them. Okay, so I've got all 8 pieces here, and they all look exactly the same. And I went ahead and did something a little bit picky, is that I put all of them on the table in front of me, arranged the same way. This is important because the step for putting them all together requires that you put them together in a certain angle. So let me see if I can get this to where you can see the pieces. I'm going to scoot these back a little bit, and I'll start with these first 2. So this piece right here is in front of me, just like this. I can open it right here. All right, I'm going to take this piece, which is exactly the same way, and I'm going to tilt it so that this straight edge lines up with that straight edge. Ooh, the power just flickered. That was pretty interesting. It's doing it again. I wonder if there's some sort of power problem going on. Well, these two flaps right here, these little pointy parts are sticking out past the edge of that. I'm going to fold them over so that they fit inside of here, just like that. And I'm going to crease it so that it stays. Now you can see that this piece will slide kind of on a track. Okay, so that's two pieces together. Now I'm going to turn it. I'm going to take the next piece and put it together, same way, so that those line up. And then I'm going to fold these two points that are sticking off the end down inside of there. And again, that's kind of like a little track, so it slides along there. Alright, now I'm just going to keep repeating, same step. And as long as I have them on the table all arranged in the same direction, it makes it a lot easier to fit them together for this final step here. Same thing, just keep turning it, putting them together, and folding those pointy parts onto the inside, making sure that it slides. Keep on turning. It looks like I'm getting close here. Same thing. Alright, now I'm getting very close to the end, and this project can be quite challenging, so if you feel yourself getting frustrated, just take a break, wait a little while, pause the video, get back to it later. Okay, but it's just the same step repeated 8 times. Now this last one here, I need to try and open it up a little bit so I can fit this part in there. And I still need to wrap these inside here. My battery is about to die. Let's see if I can make it in time. Alright, then the very last one will fit inside here. And I got the instructions for this off a website called Instructables. So if you have a hard time following along with the video instructions, look up 8-point transforming ninja star origami Instructables. I'll put a link in the description. And there we have it. So try out some different origami projects and let me know how things go. Thanks for watching. Bye!